So one question I had when I got started in music production was, what do you actually need in producing music? And it can feel like you need a lot of money and investment into gear before you even get started. But I realized soon that starting with whatever you have is probably the best place to start. And in the years since then, I've realized that that is the best option. So the things that you absolutely need to get started in music production is a laptop. So you definitely need a laptop. And if you want to hear a bit more about the types of laptops and the specifications, Mac or PC and all that, I've made a video about that. So you can watch that. I'll put that in the comments as well. And the second thing that you definitely need is a DAW. So a digital audio workstation or a production software. If you want to hear a bit more about the different ones that are out there and which ones are maybe good for certain things, then I have made a video about that as well. So feel free to watch that one. So you need your laptop, you need a DAW, and that's all that you really need to get started, and actually a pair of headphones, I would say. So if that's all you have, then I think you can definitely do a lot with that. And that's what I had to get started. And if you want to build from there, so say you want to record something, then the next purchase that you would need probably together is a microphone and a audio interface. So there are different types of microphones out there as well, and there's some may be better than others for getting started, but I'll also put a link to my getting started guide, which has all of the gear that I recommend to get started with, which has the microphone and headphone recommendations as well. So we mentioned the headphones, the microphone, and the audio interface. So the audio interface and the microphone you will need if you want to record anything, whether it's vocals, whether it's a guitar or some sort of instrument, you will need an audio interface as well. So that would be the next stage. After that, it depends, if you want to, if you're kind of sick of just listening to things on the headphones and you want some monitors, then that might be the next thing. So, I've got my two monitors here, which is the Yamaha HS7s, and I love them. And so, you might go with that next. After that, or maybe, if you want before that, you might get some MIDI controllers. So MIDI controllers can help you just get a few ideas down without having kind of actual instrumentation to play that. So I've got here the Launch Key Mini, and I've got the Launch Pad as well. So yeah, that might help you with your creation as well. But again, if you don't have the MIDI controllers, you can actually use your laptop keyboard as a MIDI input. So it doesn't really matter if you don't have that. If you want that, then that's great. But you can also use your laptop. So that's kind of the basic setup. So, like we said, starting with definitely the laptop and the DAW, then you might add the microphone and the interface. So starting with the laptop and the DAW and the pair of headphones, and then you might get a microphone and an interface if you want to record something, and then you might get some MIDI controllers and some monitors if you want to hear things back on those as well. And then, sound treatment is great if you can invest in that as well. It'll definitely make your room a bit better to work in. But I would start from those first things and then build with the other things as you have budget and as you work out that you like doing this, because you might kind of get started and be like, oh, this is not for me, which is fine as well. But it's better to know that before you go out and spend loads of money. So start with what you have and then build from there. And yeah, like I mentioned, I will put the link to the Getting Started guide, which has my recommendations for each of those elements if you're not sure what to get or where to start. So do check that out. And of course, if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.